Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of 3 Dominaria United draft. Alright, rare is a 4-mana 4/4 Menace, and this is part of a cycle, so it makes your black spells cost less if you want to pay the life, and then that's a cool one. This one certainly not the best of this cycle, but still pretty good. Good enough to take, certainly. 4-mana 4/4 Menace. It is good value. Combat Research. Okay. That effect is good on evasion, I suppose. 4-mana 2/4 flyer. When it deals combat damage to a player, look at top X cards of your library. You put one on top. Oh, that's cool. Potentially very good if you've got 5. Someone destroyed me with this card. They had max domain, so you just tap draw each turn. That is real strong. Citizen's Arrest, good removal. What else is good in here? Infusion's good removal. Amplifier's good. All right, follow-up pick. Well, Bone Rattle has impressed me. I only saw it once, but this is pretty good. We do have a Lightning Strike in here, though, which is good removal. Let's see what the Skyrider does. 3-mana 2/2 flash, flying with kicker. Oh, that's cool. So do some attacks, pay 6 mana. You can play a 2/2 flyer that... Oh, you can do it. This is cool if you're doing the attacks or if they're doing the attacks. That's cool. Cool card. That is powerful. Pretty expensive, but powerful effect nonetheless. I might just want the... It's hard to go wrong with the solidness of Lightning Strike. You can kill somebody with it. Certainly kill creatures. Just tough to go wrong with 2-mana 3 damage anywhere you want it. All right, pick 3. Djinn of the Fountain. This card is very strong. 6-mana 4/4 flyer, so it's expensive, but your instants and sorceries can protect it from removal, let you scry, or pump it. All of those are good. Phyrexian Rager is also good. 3-drop, replaces itself. Always good when it comes up. Bite Down and Tail Swipe, 2 good removal spells. I'm not 100% sure which one I like more. Obviously, this one's cool because it makes it bigger, but this one is one-sided, whereas this one is actual fight. Plus, this can deal damage to planeswalkers, which is nice. Might just take Djinn of the Fountain. It's early enough. This is a multicolor format anyway, and I do think this card is quite good. Maybe I'm overestimating it, but we'll see. That second effect is very strong. The exile Djinn and then return it. That is just a good effect because it makes your opponents very, very wary about trying to kill it. Not to mention the fact that if it's tapped, it's at the beginning of the next end step, so you can't do like surprise blocks with it or anything, but still very good. That's cool. Might just take another Lightning Strike here. Good black card selection though, which is nice. But take another Lightning Strike for now. Be happy about it. I'm sure I'll make the Defender deck at some point. This Vine Shaper Prodigy is a good card. Very good card. It's just a 2/2, but for 4 mana, you get a 2/2 plus like an Impulse style effect. I like this Talus Lookout a lot, actually. I'm a big fan of this card. 4 mana 3/2 flyer, and then when it dies, you get it just replaces itself, gives you some card advantage. Great card. Enlist has impressed me so far, but I think I like the evasion more. Otherwise, Gardener is good. It's got Death Touch, ramps, it fixes. It doesn't really benefit your domain count, but if you're playing a 5-color deck, if you're playing a 5-color domain deck, I'm sure you're still happy to have the fixing. Let's take the Lookout. It still pays for kickers, I should say, so it's good. Kicker and domain are really go hand in hand. It was a good design decision to put those in the same set. All right, Joint Exploration. So instant, scry 2, draw, and then you can, if you kick it, put a hand. All right, I mean, instant scry 2, draw is not terrible, not great, not terrible. I don't know if I like it more than Thrill of Possibility. This one you have to discard. They both... This they both kind of just replace themselves. They're both 2-mana instants. I guess the kicker value of this is maybe makes it better. That's probably true. You don't have to discard anything with Joint Exploration. Also true. All right, Outrider's not bad, actually. Impulse is not bad either. It just, once again, replaces itself, but a choice of 4 cards. Hopefully you find what you're looking for. Outrider is pretty solid 5-drop. Reach is good. Dealing damage to your opponent based on domain is not bad. I think I'm going to take the Outrider. I don't know if this is right. We could just take the safe pick with Impulse. But, I mean, I have 2 Lightning Strikes. I'd like to play them, if possible. All right, Branch Rider. Inflatable. I don't love the Restoration. Could take a Thrill of Possibility, another card draw, or we could take the Haunting Figment. I mean, we only have 2, well, we have 3 2-drop spells. We do have quite a few instants and sorceries already, and you can make it an unblockable. Maybe we just take it. It's a body, might be able to trade with cheap things. All right. E2 Amplifier is a reason to go red-blue. That effect is good, considering you can kill tokens. Still have a chance to take combat research. We do have some evasion already. Pretty cool on the Figment, actually. But I'll take the Amplifier. Like I said, good reason to be this color, these colors. So Meteorite can deal damage to any target, which is nice, but I think we'll take the Impulse over the Thrill. All right, another Figment. I would say Figment is probably most likely at its best in this color combination since you're going to have a lot of instants and sorceries. So we'll go for Figment beats here. Negate is at the very least playable out of sideboard. This card's okay. I don't think this is bad. I don't think that card's bad. Librarian is playable, but I think I'm actually going to take Smash to Dust. This seems like a very valuable sideboard card. I can't click and drag. That was weird. All right, Defiler of Vigor. This card is good. Definitely good. Let's see. Electrostatic Infantry probably makes the most sense here. Could take a Talus Lookout as well, but hard to go wrong with these. I mean, this is, once again, this color scheme. I know what this deck wants to do, and what it wants to do is play spells that get value off instants and sorceries. So let's just take the infantry. It'd be nice to get Terror back, Lookout. I'm not going to hold my breath. But I know that the infantry is good. The fact that it's got Trample is a big deal. Geyser is very good. Instant sorcery that replaces itself, can kill tokens. Tempo occasionally gains life, although currently not looking like that's going to happen for us. Maybe we'll get Beachfront back and then it will. Steel Crusher is also not bad. I like the utility of this 2-drop. But let's take Geyser. So Interference, not bad. Glowstone Infusion, on the other hand, good removal. I like that Interference replaces itself, but Infusion is an actual kill spell. And occasionally can help you deal more damage, which is not irrelevant. I have used it as a buff spell and been happy with it. So sometimes you just can smash for lethal, and Infusion can get you there. All right, sweet. Wait, what's the Lore Master do? I don't like that it helps my opponent too. I'm just going to take the infantry. Infantry now is just looking amazing for us. We have a very high instant sorcery count already. Yeah, we're already at 7, so that's just exactly where we want to be. So Espionage, not bad. Codex, also not bad. Sunlight March doesn't fix us at all. I don't think we have any kicker. Well, I guess Geyser. Espionage is not bad. It's a divination at worst, and then sometimes, if we find the fixing for it, could be better. I think I'm okay taking it. Divination's playable. And limited? Of course it is. All right, another Impulse. Certainly not bad. Hurler Cyclops. I actually like this card quite a bit. This can... What I love about this card is it's very good against removal, although they would just play the removal on this, but still. I guess the issue is we don't currently have a ton of creatures to throw, but otherwise I'm taking Impulse, which is not terribly exciting. Sacred Peaks, once again, another way to play the kicker on Geyser. If I don't play the kicker on Geyser, I don't think I really care. I'm going to take the Cyclops. It's a big old 5-drop. Impede Momentum, not bad. Could just take the Tributary, make our mana base better. I think that might be wiser because we have a whole pack to fix here. I'd rather have the fixing for our primary colors than helping to splash. I don't even think... Oh, we do have Domain, though. That's true. I'm still going to take the Tributary. I want to make just our mana base a little smoother. So have another opportunity to take Bog, which helps with Domain and would let us do Espionage. But I think I'm going to take the Figment. I want to make sure we have a decent creature count. And Figment is kind of what this deck wants to do, I think. Maybe I'm overrating it, but I think it's pretty good. All right, Terror. Definitely a card we want in this deck. Big Fat Flyer. Quite good. Can take the Turtle. I don't think we're going to play Turtle. Negate we'll take for sideboard. All right, Interference. I think I like more than Thrill. This has like way more potential upside than Thrill. Illusionist. Well, I like that the tap ability helps your Domain, but actually we may just want the Kavu for the Menace. Because I don't think we're going to do the kicker. So I'll just cut the red card here. I don't play it. Okay. Final pack. Wow, another Defiler Vigor, huh? Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. We're not going to be able to do that kicker, though. So there is Ridgeline, and we do actually have green kicker, plus we have Domain. So we could take the Wooded Ridgeline, because we wheeled Momentum last time. Otherwise, I can take a Steel Crusher, which is not bad. Blow up random artifacts. Enlist is pretty good. Helps our creature count, but we're only one card from a deck. I'm just going to take the Domain. Wow, Jorah. Please be good. I don't think this one is the... You may put an artifact guard. We don't even have artifacts in here. So it's 2 mana, 2/3 that doesn't do anything else. Not that exciting. Could take another Amplifier. We wielded Terror last time, so I'm on board with Amplifier. Once again, it's what our deck wants to do. So I'll take it. All right, another Gin of the Fountain. It's a 6-drop. It's expensive, but it is good. Definitely good. Or we could take the Bog. I mean, we are looking a little bit expensive, but not bad. I'm going to take it. I think it's expensive, but I don't mind having a little bit more high-end in this deck. Cast an instant sorcery spell with mana value 1 or 2 from your hand without paying its mana cost. So we do have the 1 and 2 mana stuff. Mill 4, exile target instant or sorcery from your graveyard, copy. You may cast the copy. You still have to pay the mana to do the copy. I see. And it's an enchantment. I don't know. Is this good? It doesn't seem that good. Copy. It's not that exciting to me. Should it be? Maybe I'd rather just have an Impulse. It's hard to go wrong with Impulse just because it kind of just triggers all of our stuff at a low cost and replaces itself. Oh, it like glitched. So we can Essence Scatter. At least a good... Yeah, I think you can actually main deck Essence Scatter pretty easily. Well, Twinferno kind of makes sense with like electrostatic infantry. I'm going to take Essence Scatter for sideboard though. All right, Battlewing Mystic is amazing. Great card. What's this one do? Create a Thopter. We don't have artifacts. There's a lot of artifact synergy things. I feel like there's not that many artifacts though. Maybe I'm wrong. Lookout number 2. A little 4-drop heavy already, but that's all right. Shore Up is very good too, but I think I'd rather have a Lookout. It's just, I love that Lookout. It's good. All right, we can take Beachfront. We already have a deck, and Beachfront is free domain and can let us do Geyser. I think there might be one other thing, maybe not. All right, we'll take Impede Momentum now. I guess we could do Protect the Negotiators. 3 stun counters is kind of a big deal, though. I mean, for a tempo-y deck, that might just be worth it. This is a sideboard card. Got the Terror back. We've got a lot of goodies in here. Momentum versus Crusher. I think we'll take the Momentum. Could be wrong. We'll see. Thrill versus... Honestly, I'd probably rather have this. I don't know if either one makes the deck. So I think because of the glitch, the drafting like glitch, I seem to always trigger that glitch, but it's the way that I click or something. But I think what I have to do is like quit and exit and come back in, and then the deck will be fixed. We'll take a look. Because I think it's going to show that I don't have the impulse right now. But then if I like say done, and then I like go back, is it fixed? No? All right. I think I have to quit out of the client and then come back, and then it'll be fixed. We'll see. All right. We quit and came back. Maybe the impulse was there before and I just missed it, that it just wasn't in the main deck, but we'll put it in there. I think there's a decent chance it makes it because it replaces itself, which might even just be more valuable than like Impede Momentum. Just cards that replace themselves are just fantastic. We don't even have to make that many cuts, which is kind of nice. But we can cut some creatures. I think as far as top end goes, geez, we do have a lot of like 6+ drops. I think I'm going to cut the Warbrute. Kind of cool, but just unnecessary. I could probably cut the Kavu just because we have enough creatures. I don't mind running slightly less creatures too because we really want to get some maximum value out of these infantries. Maybe 3 Figments is maybe too much. I could see that too. Yeah, we could probably go to 2. I mean, it is a 2/1, all said and done. Occasionally unblockable. It's nice that it has Vigilance, which is interesting on blue. I feel like you don't see a lot of blue Vigilance, unless I'm mistaken. But when I think Vigilance, I think like green and I think like white, but I definitely don't think blue. So a little bit unusual there. Really happy to have the Battlewing Mystic. This card is fantastic. I mean, so often this card is literally a 3-mana 2/1 flyer that draws you 2 cards, which is just ridiculously strong. So we do have to make some cuts. So I could cut the Outrider. I could cut one of the Tolarian Terrors because I'd rather keep the flyers. All right, maybe we cut 1 Terror. So we're down to 14 creatures, which is still fine because we have the Impulses. We do have the Espionage. And the reason I'm keeping the Outrider is because it can kill our opponent just on its own, but maybe that's not a good enough reason. I'd like to keep as much evasion as possible. Do I like Impulse or Joint Exploration more? Well, I think I like Impulse more, but they are different. And technically we can do the kicker on this, but does it really matter if we can do the kick? It's not like it lets you search your library for a land card. It's just from your hand onto the battlefield, so it's not like it's busted by any stretch. Question is, do I like Exploration more than Espionage? Would I rather have 3 mana for 2 cards guaranteed, and I can never do the kicker on it, or scry 2 draw at instant speed for 1 less mana? I think the instant speed is actually a very big deal with infantry and amplifier. That's very true. So maybe Espionage goes, even though I don't think it's bad. And maybe we cut 1 impede momentum. Maybe we don't need 2 of them. It doesn't replace itself. Not a bad card, but I think that's okay. What's our colors now? So we have 9 blue, we have 7, 8, 9 red, 9 blue, 9 red, and occasionally some extra domain value for Outrider, occasionally kicker for Geyser, occasionally kicker for Joint Exploration. Not bad. Not bad. All right, well, let's give this a try. Haven't played this archetype yet. I've played against it plenty, but cool deck. All right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. It's a lot of lands, but we'll keep it. I think we'll kill that. Huh. Ah, well, this will be nice once we can get that Gin of the Fountain down. Because then we can protect it too. Ah, Death Touch, huh? All right. Weird. All right. I think I'll just kill that now. I kind of want to protect my Jin, but I don't want them to get value off of Vohar either. They can only sack it at sorcery speed, but it's all right. Hoping they don't block. That's too bad. Gosh, we could have gotten him so good. We have 3 cards in hand. Suppose we want to not attack. If they have removal, I don't want to just die to Necromass. All right, we'll go to game 2 here. All right. So there's negate and essence scatter options. Essence scatter seems good. They showed us Strider, Necromass, Apparition, I guess, technically. Drag to the bottom is a good, it's a good board wipe. That's a tough one, too. See, bringing in the essence scatter deals with their fatties. Would I rather do that instead of impede momentum? Maybe. Would do I want the negate too? How many did they show us that whole game? They showed us 1, 2. Just 2. Maybe negate's not worth it then. Essence Scatter definitely, because most decks run like 15 creatures. So like this is probably good for half their deck. Artifact, creature with defender. Well, neg 1 actually seems decent. They have all those splatter goblins. Huh, maybe Smash to Dust is not bad. Believe it or not. Maybe cut the joint exploration, or maybe we do the interference. All right, let's try that. I mean, if I can get 2 creatures off of it, I'm happy. If I can get 3, even better. And who knows, maybe they have a defender in there somewhere too. To be honest, I don't love it, but I don't want to mull it either. I guess I could do the amplifier. I mean, it's kind of what the deck wants to do. Perfect. Guess we can do Impulse first. Because we're going to do Smash to Death, so. Oh, is it me? Oh, I'm frozen. Alright, I got to restart the client. Well, hopefully rejoin before I run out of time here. Kind of looks like I'm locked up again, though. Just frozen on 12 seconds, unfortunately. Too bad, too. I was looking in a really good position this game. Now I'm debating, do I just end the task again? Restart the client? Alright. We'll see what the damages are. Oh, did I lose my turn? I can't tell. And suddenly I'm a different avatar, too. Alright, I'm going to take this because I didn't have enough time to look. I'm going to do this and deal damage. Oh, good. That's good. Well, I'm glad I could get a victory out of that because those timeout situations are real bad. Why can't they ever happen when you're already losing? Why can't you just time out when you're already losing? Why is it when you're on like the you're on the good end of an exchange, and then that's when the client wants to go down? Did we see any more? No. For negate. I can't justify the negate, I don't think. All right, one lander, even on the draw, especially since it's not blue, we're going to ball. This one we'll keep, and I think we'll ditch the... What do we ditch? I guess Jin's better than Terror, but they're both good. Could ditch the Figment, actually. And the reason is because... I don't know, I kind of want my top end. That could be wrong, but... It just feels like lower on the overall power scale. I guess if they play a Splatter Goblin here, I'll probably just kill it with Infusion. Alright, not the end of the world. Probably rather see that than like a creature I can't deal with, so. If it's something, oh, no plays, huh? Alright. Guess I'll just do the lightning strike on their turn. makes our terror cheaper, so kind of like that. Yeah, do the lookout. And if lookout dies, we get a card so we can find our land. I'm alright with that. No land found, but we'll take the impulse to make our terror cheaper and then find a land. Because we have enough of our top end right now. Sure. Ah, Essence Scatter. Well, let's impulse find land. Leave up Essence Scatter. Then at least we can do the Tolarian Terror, so that's good. So I can't leave up... I think we just do Terror because I can't leave up... can't leave up the thing with the thing. I can't play Lookout and leave up Scatter is what I was going to say. All right. So this actually isn't that bad. We get a card replacement. We have 2 gens. Guess I don't need the land, so I'll take a Smash to Dust, although it's not super relevant either. Sure. Well, I can counter the Strider, so that'll be good. So that means we'll just get the infantry down now. Leave up Scatter and Joint Exploration. Seems good. Good. And they can kick that. So I can infusion it. Oh, but it enters with. I see. That's all right. Oh, they're not kicking it. Really? I see. Well, Smash to Dust is going to kill their 2 dudes, so I'm alright with this too. I guess it doesn't matter. We still want that on top. Oh, I should have gotten rid of the island. That's alright. I don't think playing a land here is going to be bad for us. Alright, so we've got the Smash. Well, dang. Can't do the geyser for the win. Because I don't have a target. Alright. Well, we got there. See you for the next one. You know, I'm thinking I might just cut interference for just Essence Scatter. My thoughts are most decks have to be running like 15 creatures. There's probably not a lot of different matchups where Essence Scatter is going to be bad. So I think I'm okay with that. I could do it instead of the... I suppose I could play interference instead of joint exploration. Because they're both instant. They both replace themselves. This is cheaper and has the additional upside of occasionally being kicked and forcing something to block a big fat infantry and kill it. Maybe that's useful enough. Or block an amplifier, whatever. Block a terror, you get it. So why don't we try that? Unless, do you want to cut the momentum? Because could cut the momentum and maybe do the joint exploration. Maybe we really want just as many replace themselves cards as we can possibly get. All right, let's try this. This is a good hand. Got the infantry. Makes this entire archetype. Really happy to see Tributary doing its job, making more hands keepable. Because this hand with an island is much less good. Might be able to eat something with this infantry too, if we're lucky. Guess this is a little dangerous playing the infantry first, because now I can't protect it. That's true. Let's see. So I think we play the untapped land, and the reason is because once again I want to be able to protect. I want to be able to protect the infantry. So we'll do the Figment and leave up Timely Interference. Sure. So I can do interference on the Herbalist. Force it to block. Seems worth it to me. So we might as well play the beachfront. Do the interference. That block does make sense because it's got the trample, but we'll kill the Herbalist. Timely Interference doing its job quite effectively there. Always have to watch the clocks to make sure you're not the one ticking down. I think I'm totally content playing a kicked amplifier here just because if they're mana starved, it's going to set them back pretty significantly, I would say. My other play is just Haunting Figment. Either way, I guess I can't attack. So, but the amplifier gets bigger with the instant sorceries. I mean, this is a pretty significant setback. I don't have an unblockable creature. I can't really get in, so we'll have to pass. I mean, would have been a more serious setback if they had missed the land. We only have 1 red mana. All right. That's all right. No problem. At least we got the terror down. Enlist deck, huh? All right. Outrider's great draw there, so let's do the... Let's attack with the terror. And then we can go Outrider. We only have 1 red, but we can still play the Figment, so that's good. So, I think we just take it. Alright, so now we can go... Cyclops. Does it right in front of... I hope that's the one. So they have to deal with the Cyclops or they just die on our turn. Pump plus double strike? That'd be pretty impressive. They have to pump it 4 plus double strike? Wait. No, they have to do more than that. They have to pump it 5 plus double strike to be lethal. I don't think they wanted to... They were thinking about it, but I think that's what they have. So Essence Scatter still obviously looking good. They showed us just creatures the whole time. Removal, we still have the Infusion, the Lightning Strikes, good on that front. Timely Interference did exactly what we wanted it to. Smash to Dust just kills Herbalist, so not worth it. So I guess we're good to run it back. Definitely got both colors. Can even do the kicker on Joint Exploration, technically. But do we need to? It's a different story. So we want the better fixing there. All right. Well, I'm going to offer the Figment up for a trade because Herbalist is pretty good. Alright. Good draw there. So we'll do our infantry now. I'll take it. I think we'll just lightning strike the Faith Bonder, Faith Bonder rather. And then we'll attack. And I can wait on the joint exploration. Well, I deal more damage if I do it now. Alright, let's do it. We actually do want the land here, but we're going to keep both. Alright, see you for round 3. Alright, we'll play first. That is keep. Good looking hand. Joint exploration, likely going to be looking for our second blue mana so we can start pumping out these Talus Lookouts. Hey, we got that white mana. All right, well. Could do the geyser now, I guess. But well, yeah, I'll keep the geyser. Because we can do the kicker next turn. Well, probably not going to do the kicker next turn, but it's all right. So, Essence Scatter and a... probably don't need the extra mountain, but we'll keep the scatter for sure. So I think we'll just do lookout now. Well, that's cool. Well, let's do Geyser Kicked. Got our land. Then for 3. Power 2 or less, huh? That's pretty good. So we can do Talus Lookout. Let's see. We got 6. We can do Lookout, leave up Essence Scatter. That's good. No reach, right? Okay, good. Gonna do a fight probably. Sure. But they're tapped out now. I don't know if that matters. Amplifier, so we can, let's see, with Outrider we deal 3. So it's not quite lethal yet. I think we just do a big amp. We just do amplifier, set him back. Because then Outrider's probably lethal next turn if we get in with either of our lookouts rather. So I'm liking it. We're still lethal. Ooh, we have multiple of those? That's cool. No reach, right? All right, good. So get in for 6. And then do the Outrider for the win. Good. This Warren's Chief is pretty sweet. Let's see. Smash to Dust. Kills Gardener. I guess kills 1/1 goblins. Not worth it. Infusion looks good though. Kills the 2/2 there. So is negate worth it here? I mean, saw bite down and repossession. Both of those are good counter targets. Could be sexier than interference. Although interference against the Gardener is great. That's true. But they can use Gardener in response to just get a mana. That's true. So it doesn't quite work as well as you'd like it to. Might just be worth it to do negate. Those are important spells to counter. The repossession is huge to counter. Do they still gain the 2 life? Because it was if they pay the kicker cost? I think they do. Or no, it has to resolve, I think. It has to resolve to get that. It makes more sense. So let's do this for negate. Could be wrong, but like I said, repossession it's a big deal. It's a really big deal spell. Maybe it's less of a big deal for us because we're more tempo than whatever. I think countering a bite down is going to be good. They probably have more removal in there, I'm going to guess. They're very multicolor, so. It's a good hand. Very good hand. We get to poop out our hand and then do a Mystic Blast. I guess we play the infantry first, don't we? That makes more sense. Want to maximize our pumps here. Although I guess this lets them bite down. Oh, that's too bad for us. Well, I was hoping. Alright, so we'll do the Figment. We'll do the Infusion now. I don't know if I really care about that. So probably want to Impulse to find our land. No land found, huh? Well, I guess we do another strike then. Alright, so we found a land. I guess we can strike the Gardener now. Make unblockable. And at least we can do Terror. Get the fatty down. Although if I draw a land, I can do Strike plus Terror, which is pretty good. Did not draw the land, so we'll just... I can attack with Figment here, though. It's a trade I'm willing to make. Let's Sure. Oh, you can't actually play the Lookout. That's too bad. All right, let's Impulse then. Find another blue mana. Sure. All right. Well, ended up going 3-0. Happy to see it. Deck played well. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. All right. Pack one, pick one. Oh, the Viler is fantastic. This is maybe the best of that cycle. Draw a card every time you cast a blue permanent spell that are reduced in cost. Yeah, real good. Extinguish the Light is good. Oh, this is a cool card with like the Soldier token build. Yeah, that is actually very good. Vohar, I haven't played with it. Played against it a few times. I like it. I think it's good. Apparition is like deceptively good. Abomination, I don't know yet. Jury's out. Monstrosity is kind of cool. And Colossal Growth is definitely good. So, pack full of goodies there. Let's see. Pack one, pick one here. What's Sten do? 2 mana, 2/2 enters. Choose a card type other than creature or land. Spells you cast as the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. Can exile it. Oh, that's cool. You can kind of protect it. It's a good effect. Wonder if I just like Geyser more. Geyser's pretty slick. Awesome tempo. Also, kill token draw, potentially gain 3 life on top of that. Is very good. I think I might take the Geyser over the Sten. It opens you up for more archetypes too. When all said and done, Sten doesn't seem that amazing. Wow, well, this one does. 5 mana, 4/4, first strike, vigilance, lifelink. Enters, you get aura or equipment. Wow, very good. Take Danitha pretty easily. What's this one do? Comes tapped. Another target creature control gets +6. Oh, that's a sweet card. That's a good beater. Wow. It is just a 3/3, but still, that's very good. And then, of course, the Lookout is awesome, too. Right. The Viler Flesh. It's hard to go wrong with a 4 mana, 4/4 menace. So that's good. This is part of the black and white cycle. This one's cool, too. I like the other one more, but still, 2 mana, 2/2 first strike. Still good. 2 mana, 2/2 menace, though, is also very good. All right, what do? 3 mana, 1/4 flyer, enchantment creatures. You can enchantment creatures. Are there any in this set? Are there, and I didn't even realize it? Oh, target non-aura enchantment you control becomes a creature. I see. I get it now. Death Touch, Lifelink, Hexproof. That's kind of cool if you do like a enchantment build around deck. What else is there? I still like this card. Awesome for Domain. Nothing else terribly exciting. Artillery Blast, some removal. Could try for the Zur. That's got to be a tough build around, though. Non-aura enchantment. I don't even know yet. It'd be a tough to find all the components for that one. All right, 3 mana, 2/3 enlist. When it attacks, look at top X of your library. X is power. Exile an instant or sorcery. Mana value X or less from among them. And you can cast it without. That's a cool card. That's very good. I like that. Yeah. Skyrider is cool. We saw that already. Infusion's obviously good removal. I'd take Flame Sage. That's a good ability. You enlist and you're looking at top 5 and casting a 5 or less for free. Wow. I mean, you got to have a pretty decent instant sorcery count, but still. I imagine you'll cycle through the instant sorceries in your deck pretty quick. 4 mana, 3/3 Vigilance Trample. When it attacks all other attacking creatures you control. This is good with the soldiers too. That's a cool card. Pretty good. But I'd probably take Knight of Dust Shadow. 2 mana, 2/2 Menace. Hard to go wrong. Monocolor as well. And last pack. Oh, let's see. Probably just take the Extinguish. Good removal, instant speed. Good upside. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.